Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Capricorn. Now this will be for the 11th to the 17th of April 2022. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Don't forget it's a general reading. It is not going to suit everyone out there, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, time can be fluid, energy can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. Capricorn, the 11th to the 17th of April. What have you got? Believe in reverse and butterfly in reverse. Deception on the bottom. And love in reverse and healing in reverse. Okay, let's have a look. Obviously, there's a lack of faith. You don't believe in yourself. I mean, I think this has come up a few times with you guys too, that you don't believe in yourself a lot. You have a lot of self-worth, self-love issues, and you've got butterfly. So whether you don't, you know, I feel like you haven't grown. You haven't realized your own, you know, beauty. You know what I mean? And I feel like you really need to do this work on yourself, and I feel like you haven't. And, you know, because I feel like you realize your own beauty, and other people that are your right people are going to see this, and you're just going to spread your wings and fly. Everything's going to be fine. Stop being negative about yourself. Stop thinking that it's all about what's on the outside, because it's not. It's also about what kind of person you are on the inside. So I don't know if you're deceiving yourself into thinking that, you know, you're this hideous person that doesn't deserve love, or is never going to meet someone, or, you know, whatever this is. It's like, if I said, you know, if I say to you a comment about, you know, your looks, it's like you're automatically going to think and make some negative comment. And I know how this feels, because I do something very similar. I've had a lack of self-worth, and I still have a lack of self-worth. It's something I'm working on personally, because I don't like how I look on the outside. It's not how I see myself. But once again, it's something I'm working on, and we all have things we're working on. We have our own individual journeys. That's part of mine. I feel like you're also deceiving yourself into thinking you're this hideous creature that no one's going to love and no one's going to find attractive, that kind of thing. Probably, you know, I mean, I'm sure this suits males as well as females, but I know as a, you know, as a female, everything on TV, magazines, it's all like, you must look this certain way. You must, you know, whatever this is, right? But I just think that really these people that are in magazines being touched up, they don't even look like that. And you know what? We need to remember, everybody has cellulite, you know, every chick, some guys, whatever. But we all have cellulite. We all have love handles. We all have, you know, stretch marks. We all have whatever. It doesn't make us disgusting. It doesn't make us, you know, hideous. So stop deceiving yourself, because I feel like, you know, somebody that really wants to be with you will love you for how you look. But you definitely need this sort of unconditional love. Like, do you look at somebody and think, oh no, you know, we get along really well. We, you know, we have similar interests. Do you look at this person and think, no, I'm not getting with you, I'm not going to date you, or, you know, whatever, because you have fat rolls? No, if you really want to get to know this person, it won't matter whether they've got a fat roll, or whether they're bald, or whether they have, I don't know, they're too short. It makes no difference. We all have, like, you know, things that we're attracted to, but sometimes they're not the people that you actually meet. But I feel like even love in reverse, it's like you really need to work on your self-love. Like, it's not about being with anyone else. It's about you loving you. There might also be some healing you need to do, you know, and there's also this whole self-love. You need to work on that. You need to release the negative thoughts about yourself, because it's not benefiting you. It's not benefiting your life. It's not going to, change someone's opinion of you. You need to just stop with the negative thoughts, because you know what? If someone wants to be with you, they want to be with you because of you. It's not because they're not going to leave you because you don't look like, Elle Macpherson. I mean, we would all love to look like Elle Macpherson. You know what I mean? I would kill to look like Elle Macpherson. Unfortunately, I can't. And, I'm only 5'8". I'm only, I'm not skinny, and I mean, I might have certain assets that are okay, but I don't look like Elle Macpherson. There's nothing I can do to myself to look like Elle Macpherson. Even if I lost all the weight in the world, would not make a difference. I still am not going to look like Elle Macpherson. You get my drift. You are you, so accept you for you. And this is a message that I'm also trying to teach myself. It's all about people will love you for you. And I mean, this has been a huge lesson for me, because I've always tried to find people that, maybe I find attractive, or, if somebody didn't suit the traditional what I wanted, my must look like list, I mean, I didn't even get anything. I've never dated somebody honestly, I've never dated someone who looked like my ideal type. Never. I've always found other people that I thought I had something in common with, and I gave them a shot. It didn't lead me down the right path, obviously, but you know what? It's nice to meet somebody who loves me for me, instead of somebody who goes, well, she's whatever, pretty, or she's blonde, or she's, whatever, and base it on that. All right, anyway, let's move on because I'm gabbing. Okay, you got bountiful nature and pay yourself first. Spending time in nature can help raise your vibration. And, maybe if you go outside and, exercise, go for a walk, go for a hike, take your pet for a run, whatever. Even if you just sit there and meditate beneath a tree, or sit under the stars, or whatever this is, I feel like that can help raise your vibration. It may also make you feel a whole heap better. Exercises, if you want to do that, is also good for your soul, good for, feeling better in yourself. If it comes back to you don't love yourself because of how you look, if you've got a bit of extra weight or whatever, maybe get your partner, or get your dog, or your whatever, go for a walk. Get your friend, next door, let's go for a walk, or daughter, sister, whoever wants to walk with you, go and maybe do some, I don't know, activity that you enjoy. I mean, it's a good social thing to walk. I mean, you probably need to walk a bit quicker than just walking and slowly talking. You do need to make sure you kind of get your heart kind of, beating. But at the same time, maybe look into something like that if that's what you want to do. And don't do it for anyone else but you. Now, pay yourself first. And I don't think this is actually about income. I feel like this is about self-care. And you need to, I feel like, love you. You need to look after you. You need to make you the priority, right? So, I mean, this card can be about, make sure you take a portion to invest in your present and invest in your future. But I feel like it's more about you need to invest in you. And it doesn't mean financially. It means you just need to invest in your future, because you're healing you. And I feel like, you may have had some female in your life that participated in this negative space on how you feel about yourself, because they could have been very judgmental, they could have been very nasty, they could have been very not supportive, is what I want to say. Could be a mother figure, could just be someone feminine. You know, they've always made you feel less than, and I just feel like you need to release that. You need to release those thought patterns, and maybe that's part of doing healing, is, you know, healing from somebody that made you feel less than. I don't have that much time to read all these cards, but I mean, first of all, you've got breakthrough and you've got journey. I'll just have a quick look what breakthrough is about, and then we can go from there. Sorry about the ambulance. I mean, this is all about, you know, a major shift of self-change. It's a complete transformation in attitude. It's, which I feel like you can do. You know, it's like put a death to those negative thoughts that you have about yourself, because they're not true. You know, this is like hard work, and it's a time of transformation. So put this negativity, you know, behind you, this negative thought patterns, the, you know, judgmental thoughts about yourself, like put all that in the past. Let it go. You know what? This person, probably just a nasty person. It doesn't mean what they say is true. You know, if they called you fat, if they called you ugly, if they called you whatever, who cares what they think? You know what? It doesn't mean it's true. So this is about now. Today is the day for a breakthrough. You know, it's about changing your thought pattern to know that what they're saying is probably a load of shit. Let's be real. Now, journey. This is about communication, a union and a reunion. It's about communication. There's two sides. Inner worth mounts here. And it talks about maybe you don't feel strong enough in your own self, you know, to help you with your self-worth issues, your inner worth issues. So maybe now you need to ask through prayer, meditation, like don't focus on the resistances either, the obstructions. You know, we always, you know, try to lose weight, and sometimes we eat something bad and then we feel really guilty, and then we're like, oh, an extra 5 kilos put on right there. You know what? Doesn't matter. Don't feel like that, because it's probably just going to make it, you know, worse. You're pushing it away rather than attracting it. So yeah, you really need to do some self-healing, self-change. Let's see what else. Yeah, and then you're going to be no longer burdened by whatever you've left behind, which is all of that negativity. You know, you're going to do the healing. It's part of a journey that you're on. You know, I feel like this is not something that's only just sort of popped up. You have felt this way for a really long time, because this person could have been your mom, your nan, your auntie, your sister, whoever this is, maybe told you for a really long time, you know, that you're too fat, or you're not going to succeed, or you're going to be alone forever, or whatever they told you. Doesn't mean it's true. So I feel like, really hit what I'm saying, you need to do some healing. And if you need help, ask. Because you know what? Leave those thought patterns in the past. You are fine the way you are. You know what? If you don't feel good in yourself and you want to go do some exercise or do something, do, like, it's not stopping you. But it's not like, oh, you just saw 1441. I want to know what that is. Angel number 1441. And I can't look it up because I'm using my phone. Maybe Google that. It may be relevant. But yeah, I just feel like don't let this person win, because you're a great person. And if someone really wants to be with you, they will, like, irrelevant of how you look. It's not about that. And I'm sure there's nothing wrong with you. I'm sure you just have this negative, like, if I tell you every single day how ugly you are, you'll start to believe that. If I tell you that you are gorgeous every single day, you're going to doubt, because I've been telling you, or someone else, whoever it is, has been telling you for the last every day that how ugly you are. So when you then have somebody tell you how gorgeous you are, or how beautiful you are, or how great a person you are, you're not going to believe it, because all you're going to hear is the negative, and we always focus on the negative. I feel like this is a huge, huge lesson. Like, this is going to be a huge breakthrough when you realize that, you're fine the way you are. We're all unique. As I said, we all have cellulite, we all have stretch marks, we all have extra weight, a lot of us, that we don't want to have. But you know what? It doesn't make us a bad person or a good person, irrelevant of how you look. It's more important. Anyway, I better get moving. I'm already at 16 minutes. So 15 in reverse. You've got warrior in reverse. Okay. I just feel like you really don't have that kind of, like, you don't think that you're a strong person. You don't think that you can get through anything. And I'm telling you, I'm here to tell you you can. I'm here to tell you that you are a warrior. You might doubt yourself. You might doubt how strong a person you are. You might doubt how you look. You might doubt all of that. You are a strong individual, and you can do this. You know what? Even if you're feeling beaten down and worn out, it's like the 9 of Wands. It's like you are a strong person, and you may go through these struggles, but it doesn't mean that you're not a warrior. You're a strong person. Keep that in mind. Really see that this person who, the bitch that called you whatever, fat, ugly, not good enough, made you feel like less than, whatever this is, and you know what? It's probably their own insecurities. It's not even about you. So I just feel like, don't let this person affect your confidence. Don't let this person affect how you feel about yourself. Because you know what? You're a warrior, and you're going to come back fighting. And that's you realizing that you're fine the way you are. If you want to lose weight, or you want to do whatever, you do that for you. No one else. Okay, let's go. Tarot time. 8 more cards. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 more, please. Capricorn. 1, 2, 3. And 1 more, please. Oop. They're like, nope, you can have 3. Okay, let's see what you've got here. Oh, my body's goosebumping. Okay, you have the 4 of Michael, 4 of Swords. This is about you needing to, as I said, really look at those inner fears that you have, and think things through. I feel like this is a renewal as well. Like, I want to say, it's like a recovery of, whatever you've been told in the past. It's like, you're coming back stronger. You're coming back renewed. You're coming back with more inner peace. It's like fighting, like I said. And maybe do some meditation. Maybe you need to seek relief from feeling stressed all the time, because stress can also help with weight, make us put on weight, and we don't need that. With the world in reverse, it's like there is no shortcuts. It's like you need to learn, I feel like that this is a lesson, and you can have whatever it is you want. It's just, you need to feel fulfilled in yourself. You need to feel that, and that needs to be something that you need to learn. And I feel like this is all something that's going to help you, because you need to realize you're great the way you are, and not to let anyone tell you different. If someone doesn't love you for you, see you later. Now, it's weird because with these readings, like, it's not a way that I would usually read, right? But the middle card is the card that I'm starting with for these readings. So the first one you've got is New Beginning. And I feel like once you deal with this stuff, there is going to be this new beginning, because it's like a fresh start. You probably have a forgiving and compassionate review of the past, but you are having a fresh start. You're realizing that you are worthy. You're realizing your own self-worth. You're realizing that you are fine and good enough the way you are. So of course that's going to bring some new beginning. I also feel like it's going to be, it will bring you inner peace. There could be a Scorpio involved as well. I feel like it's all about rebirth with the beginning card as well. Give me one sec. Yeah, you need to stop with the judgments as well. But yeah, I just feel like you releasing this past and the past thoughts and the, negative and, all of that stuff. I just feel like by you releasing that past, it's going to bring a lot of inner peace, which is good. It's about transformation. It's about a rebirth and, a death to this negativity about how you are about yourself. And with the Eight of Wands, I just feel like it's about manifesting what you want, but also, making a change. It's about taking action, and maybe you need to tell yourself some affirmations every day to help with self-love. Like, really look into how you can heal, how you can really love yourself. So whether it's doing affirmations, whether you look at a vision board, whether you put positive, quotes everywhere about, self-love, I don't know, whatever this is for you, I just feel like you need to do this. I feel like you need to take action to actually, make some fast-paced changes, and maybe even have communication with this female person and say, you know what, you really made me feel like utter shit. You made me feel like I'm less than. You made me feel like I'm ugly, fat, blah, 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 blah. You know what? That's not nice. You shouldn't have said those things. And, I'm okay the way I am. If that's what you feel like you need to do, do it. If you need to write a letter and burn it and return it to the earth, do that. Whatever this is, I just feel like take action on the things that I've been telling you about here. And with the Eight of Raphael, which is the Eight of Cups, this is about like moving on, like leaving the past in the past, like I keep saying. It's about, leaving that unhappiness behind, leaving the disappointments behind, it's all a journey. It's like you're leaving the negativity behind. And I think you got journey. Didn't you get journey somewhere? Yeah, look, you got journey. It's all part of the journey. It's part of whatever spiritual path you're on. But this is something you needed to learn. This is something you needed to realize. You know, this whole time, you could have made choices based on how you felt about yourself, when in fact there's nothing wrong with you. Now's the time. What better time than now? Right. Then we've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse with the Seven of Ariel. I'm sure you're going to... It's not going to happen overnight. Like, let's be real. It's going to take a bit of time. You know, it's not like you're going to wake up tomorrow and be like, right, I love myself now. I do have self-worth. I do have self-love. I do have self-confidence. It's not going to work that way. It's going to be you know, being patient and, as I said, just doing things to help yourself. So you're making slow progress, but you're making progress. Whether it involves, as I said, making, I don't know, putting positive quotes all over the fridge about self-love, putting ones near the bed all about self-love, putting a vision board on how you want to look and focused on self-love, not even just on the outside, on the inside. I just feel like whatever this is, wake up every day, write 3 things you like about yourself. Eventually, you know, maybe look in the mirror and say, you know, I love myself, or come up with some good, you know, not affirmation, but like a motto that you can like tell yourself. Whatever this is, I just feel like you're going to make slow progress. It's going to take a little while, but you know what? You're doing it. And every time you go to say, when someone says, oh, you're very beautiful, and you're like, ha, don't do it. Thank you. Yes, I am. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's very nice. Stop with the sure. Or if someone says, you know, any positive things about you, it's like straight away you go the sure, what a crock of shit, why are you lying, you know, oh, you're just being nice. No, stop. You've got the 5 of Pentacles. I don't know whether you feel rejected or you've been through rejection. You're worried about being rejected. You're worried about someone leaving you for someone better, or being, I feel like that. But you got to stop the negative thoughts, because they create self-fulfilling prophecies. They create the more negativity because you're putting it out into the universe. You know, if you need help, so if you want to go and start walking, ask. You know what? If you need help with someone helping you with your self-esteem, if you need to go and see some sort of professional or whatever, I don't know who that would be, but maybe you need to go and see a, I don't know, psychologist or a, like, I don't really know. I've never really looked into it myself. Maybe do that research, take that action, do it yourself, look into this, because, you know, this may help you. You know, whatever it is you need to do, reach out and do it. If you need help, ask. You've got Epiphany. I don't know if this is ever... I don't even know if you've even realized this. Is this like the first time you've really... It's been brought to your... what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like, is this the first time you've heard this? You know, have you really just sort of not realized how you feel about yourself, how it's affecting your life? You know, how you've let this person get into your head and made you feel less than? Maybe this is the breakthrough, like it said. Maybe it is a breakthrough. And it's part of you growing. Like it's part, I feel like this is, if you can, you know, heal from this situation, I feel like it's going to open a whole heap more doors for you, because you're going to feel a lot more comfortable in yourself. You're going to not feel like, you know, your partner's always going to be looking at something better or whatever this is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're always going to, of course, it's going to make you feel better in yourself. Some of you feel like, yeah, maybe some of you feel like you don't even know where to start with that, though. It's like, I'm stuck, I'm at a standstill, I don't know how to even get started, I don't know what to do. I mean, as I said, maybe Google self-love on YouTube, affirmations, finding pictures and sticking them around your house, everywhere you go, so you can always look at positive quotes about self-love. You know, anything like that. If you want to go for a walk and exercise, if you want to meditate, you know, whatever this is, if you need to write a letter to express to this person, because you don't want to say it to them, how they made you feel, and be as honest as you possibly can, then maybe you need to do that. Maybe write a letter and burn it and put it outside or flush it down the toilet. Now, you've also got the Page of Wands in reverse. As I said, I feel like this is part of your spiritual path, because you need to work on this stuff. Like, this stuff affects your daily life. But it's also about you having these self-limiting beliefs. And, you know, I feel like instead of spending so much time hating yourself, redirect the energy on to how much you love yourself, you know. Yeah, I just feel like this is an important message on just working on that. And stop thinking that you're not capable of doing whatever, or you're not able to get somebody to love you because you think they're going to leave you. Do you think it's because of how you look? Do you think it's because of, I don't know, you're too fat, or you're too ugly, or whatever this bullshit is that this person's been telling you for however long they told you? You know, this negative person that's probably got their own insecurities. You've got 8 of Ariel, which is the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. It's all about you feeling like you need to be perfect. What's perfect? I remember even as a kid, you know, people used to say, oh, you know, no one wants to be this weird, you know, like you want to be normal. What's normal? Look, in today's world, what's normal? You know? And I just feel like stop thinking that you need to be a certain, you know, Elle Macpherson lookalike, or that you need to whatever they've always told you, that, you know, if you're not going to be successful, or you're too ugly, or you're too fat, or whatever, stop thinking and stop really giving those that person, you know, any more energy, because and that thought that they've said to you. As I said, it's not going to happen overnight. You really got to put in the work to kind of try and love yourself more. And you've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. I feel like there's really no point even trying to talk to this person, because they probably had it done to them. It's probably a cycle where, you know, their mum said it to them. They've then continued that, making, you know, you feel like utter shit. You know, break the cycle. Don't do it to your kids. And I feel like, you know, for some of you, you may not want to do this straight away. It may scare you. It may, as I said, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen quickly. But realize your strength. Realize you're a warrior. Realize that you can do this. It's about the belief in yourself. Now, I really don't think I need to do any extra cards, because I feel like it's telling me everything that, you know, we need to know. But I'll just get a couple of cards to end. And I keep looking at this declutter card. Like, this is about decluttering all the shit that this person's told you. Decluttering all of the things that aren't for your highest good. You've got the Tower and the Six of Pentacles. And you had the Six of Pentacles here somewhere. I'm not sure where. Maybe came up before, maybe. But regardless, anyway, it's like, if you need help, ask. You know, there's choices here. You can be prosperous. You can, you know, people will be there for you if you need. And you've got the Tower. I feel like this is something that this could be a revelation for you. You know, you now need to hear what I'm saying and make a change. Transform you. You know, release this negative, toxic past shit. But I feel like this is a huge awakening for you, because maybe, as I said, with the Epiphany in reverse, you didn't realize that this is what's happened. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and love yourself. Don't forget to work on that. All right, I'll catch you with the next read. Thanks for watching. Bye.